Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I am very excited to bring you this travel trailer. This brand is new to us here at RV Nation out in Ohio. It is the Hitch by Cruiser RV. And at first glance, this is definitely going to be a brand that I think we're going to sell a ton of. It's kind of like something like a Nobo or an R-Pod, but it's got a different decor. It's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. It's refreshing. But today I'm going to take you on a tour, inside and then outside, kind of break down what I personally like about the Hitch RV. But yeah, if you guys like RV videos, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, my information is down in the description. If you would like a price, feel free to text or email me. But today, I'm going to take you on a tour of the 2022 Hitch 18 BHS. And right when you walk in, the first thing I notice is a pretty cool, pretty unique, decor to this camper. They use some really different colors with that kind of that light, natural wood look with the dark gray, kind of accents. I just think it's a really good, looking camper. It's definitely different, that's for sure. I mean, I've been selling campers for 8-9 years, and I haven't really seen, anything quite like it. But I guess with the size of this, it's just kind of fitting. We'll just start front to back and then flip a Rooney back around outside. So it all starts right here up in the front. You're going to notice you got windows on both sides so you can catch either a nice cross breeze or maybe catch a good view if you're down at the lake, hanging out. You got a really good opportunity to see what you have going on down there. And you're not missing out too much if you're taking a little day nap-ski. This is going to be a 60 by 80 queen bed. I point that out just because for a camper this size, it is rare to have a full, real queen-size bed that a traditional mattress will fit on. So that is a pretty awesome feature. You're going to notice right up here, they also snuck a little storage, and they put these nice little kind of bungee bands, to keep that storage in. So that is, pretty nice. And then you got this wee little TV over here by Summit, just big enough to where if you're laying down, you're looking up, just hanging out, watching a movie after a nice long day camping, hanging out at the campground. That is a nice feature. Let's see here. Yeah, and it's on a little bit of a swivel bracket there that you can pull out, and move around. So that way you can watch it here at your dinette. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and finish up this bed area. Right down here, you're going to find you got your sensors for, your battery. And it looks like probably your tanks, I would assume. But you got 2 USBs, 2 outlets. You also have this nice little dresser here. So you got 2 of the bigger, dressers down here at the bottom. So this one and that one. And then you got 2 of the smaller ones, right here and right there. So pretty cool. It's a unique way. Usually these lift up. And it kind of shares that outside storage with the inside storage there under the bed. But I like how they have, that dedicated space so it's partitioned off so you don't have to worry about inside and outside. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice feature. That's something that I personally would enjoy, having. So back to the dinette. So this is pretty cool. It's a mini slide, not much depth to it as you can see. But what I enjoy about that is that extra 2 feet there on the slide. Look how much that opens up that floor space. So in a camper that's not overwhelmingly huge, you have a ton of room for activities. You can do a lot of activities right there. Or, maybe your dog can run around with you. Bring your little furry friend. This dinette, as you can see, you also got these metal posts right here. Those do pop out if you're new to camping. Those will pop out and drop down. That bed will sit there right on the ledge. And you can flip the pillows over to make a nice little sleeping area to fit, maybe 1 or, 2 smaller humans right there. As you can see, the Hitch also did a great job. They tinted their windows. This one does open so you can get a nice breeze again. But the window's huge. For a camper this size, having a window that big is just really important, to kind of those inside days, kind of keep some of your sanity going on. Plus it's always nice to have a little view. Got storage underneath both sides of this booth. That goes all the way back, so really good use of that. And I do like how the flooring there does look the same as underneath here. Typically, RV dealers kind of cheaping out there, and it just doesn't look great because it doesn't really have to, but I think that shows a little bit of dedication to the Hitch, to their product. IRV Technologies, you got zone 1 and 2. So there are going to be exterior marine grade speakers right there. That's going to be the zone 2. So turn it on inside, outside, both sides. You guys are bumping music, having a good time. You got an HDMI port and a USB port, AM, FM, all that good stuff. Right down here, fire extinguisher, water heater switch. This is really great for an extended 3 seasons. Bottle opener for their apple juice bottles. And then you got a whole bunch of different buttons right there, which, I'll kind of let you guys do some reading. But the important ones, battery disconnect, awning extender, or retract, and then your slide out control. And then, all your different lights, your water heater, all that good stuff. Right there, they snuck in another window. So while you're cooking, you can still see outside. I like this bowl that they used. Adds a little bit more space as opposed to a really small rectangular one. You get this, this stainless steel bowl right there. Nice little faucet. You got some lighting, which I like how it's a little bit oversized. That's pretty cool. Usually they're the small little puck ones. Your Suburban 2-burner stovetop. Got yourself a little vent right here, so you can turn on or off the light. You can turn on or off the fan. So get that going. Suck out some of the stink from cooking. That's a good view of the contrast there of the gray to that wood look that I think personally, is very sharp. But that goes all the way across. So you got plenty of storage in this camper. And then here underneath, you have even more storage. So you got this right here. So although this camper is small, it's coming packed with a pretty good little punch there for storage. I think they're going to do really, really, really well here. I'm very pumped that we got them. Your Furrion controls, so that's going to be your heat and AC right there. Pretty clear cut on what that is. You got yourself a little ladder so that way you can get up into this top bunk. You can also pull it out for the little ones so they get a little bit more support, on the angle while they're climbing up, making things a little bit safer. That's going to be a look of what the slides are looking like. I was going to see if I could write something on there. Nice little note, but you also got yourself a window and a light that you can control on and off. 275 pounds up here, which you can see with that sticker. You got your other bunk, and the nice thing about this bunk is you do have, an exit right there. And this bed flips up. It's a little hard to get from this side, but I'll show you when we go out there for the exterior portion of the store. And then underneath, you see that. But this does flip up and latch in, so it blocks off right there, and you're good to go. Dometic refrigerator. Nothing fancy there, just your basic gas and electric refrigerator. Hello, Mom. Greystone microwave. Then you got plenty of storage. You got 2 of these bad boys. And then below the storage, that's going to be your fuse box. So if anything pops, it's not working, maybe too much power going through the campground, that's where you'll troubleshoot that. Got yourself your toilet. Got your shower. A little bit of natural lighting there up top that you can get. And then you got your sink. A little bit of storage and access to your plumbing. Stainless steel bowl. And you got this little doodad, which I think is pretty neat. You got some little holders for the toothbrush. I think it's funny. It's a cool little addition. Shows that they're caring once again. And then you got yourself a little fan up there, kind of keep the air flowing. But that about does it for the inside portion of this tour. Again, this was the 2022 Hitch 18BHS. This brand is, it's impressing me. I cannot wait to, kind of get into it a little bit more as we start getting more. All right, so now on the exterior portion of this, and by the way, if you guys have any additions you'd like me to start adding, make sure to drop it in the comments. I'm here to get better at these videos, and it's what it's all about. Make a little extra moolah for myself and my family. So right here on the back, they put this in there, which is pretty handy. This is actually to store wood while you're driving. You also have a second full, you have a full spare tire right there. And you can see how these are the outdoor tires, a little bit knobbier there for more of an outdoor experience. They also have a receiver right there, which is nice. Black tank flush. It's kind of a sprinkler system inside your black tank. Nice just to, kind of keep things moving along in there, getting them in and out a little bit better. That right there is going to be prepped for a Lippert ladder. So that is nice to get. You can order it offline, put it up yourself. You're ready to go. It also comes prepped up for an observation camera, $550, and you can safely see what is going on behind you while you're driving with some distance markers. This is also a fully walkable roof, which for a camper this size, that is pretty impressive, in its own regard. You have a really nice size awning along with LED strips. There are those speakers right here and right here, both of which are marine grade. Again, that is zone 2. You got an outlet, which this little fire doodad is plugged into. And then here above the tire, they put this little insert, so that way you can put that on, use it as a little prepping station if you're cooking some food. One thing I do find actually impressive about this hitch too is the size of this outside storage. This is awesome. This is something that you do not see too often. They also took the time to put a light switch in here as well. So you got those LED strips running through. And check this out. Usually these are pretty crummy looking. You just see the 5/8 tongue groove board there underneath, but they actually took the time to put the laminate there. Just give it that extra little touch so it just looks a little bit nicer. Your Go Solar, that's going to be your control panel for the solar on this. Got a little lash right there. Power tongue jack. Looking sharp. I like how the brand direction's going. I think it's looking real good. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you here on the other side. These also are magnetic latches, so that's always nice. You got yourself a slide right there. You can put a slide topper if you choose. That'd run you about $700. But what that does is it protects your slide from getting any, like tree branches or anything like that from falling on there. That can really puncture that slide seal and get some water in there. So this is that other door. Again, makes just the storage there a little bit more versatile. Right there's the latch. I'm not going to latch it up now, but I'll pull this up so you can see it. Pretty neat. Put a couple bikes in there. You also have that little light that you can turn on again. But pretty cool. Makes this camper just a little bit more versatile. Adds on just a little bit more storage. A little bit more convenient storage, I should say. So that's pretty nice. Actually, I'll leave that open. I didn't want to show you that too. That's that Lippert ladder prep. But all right, I think that about does it for this Torscaroonie. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And, especially if you're in the market, definitely send me a text. I'd love to give you the pricing on this bad boy and maybe start talking about maybe getting yourself one. But one more time, this was the 2022 Hitch 18 BHS. My name is Hunter. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.